looking at hosting and joining Zoom meetings entirely through the Zoom desktop app. But Zoom is also available on mobile devices like Apple iOS iPhones and iPads or Android phones and tablets. So you can host, join, and participate in a meeting even if you're away from your computer or out of your office or home. So I'm currently connected to a Zoom meeting here on my iPad. Now the controls you see are going to be differently configured than the desktop version, and there are differences between the version of Zoom that you see on a tablet and on phones, which have smaller screens. Now here on the iPad, I can tap the screen to bring up the controls. You can see here that I have the usual controls to start and stop my audio and video, to share my screen and other content, to see the participants list, and I can tap this More button to see other controls like reactions, the chat area, and so on. And again, exactly what you see and where it appears can depend on the device you're using and whether you're in landscape or portrait orientation. But for the most part, participating in a meeting is pretty much the same as it is through the desktop app. Where you're going to see the most missing features is when you host a meeting through the mobile app. Now, you'll always be able to control your microphone and camera and manage participants' audio and video, as well as share your screen. But some of the things you can't do while hosting a Zoom meeting on a mobile device include launching polls, starting breakout rooms, controlling who can share their screen in the meeting, and starting a local recording, meaning you can't record the meeting to your mobile device. You'll only be able to create a cloud-based recording when you're on a mobile device. Now, for a complete list of what you can and can't do on mobile devices, go to the Zoom Help Center at support.zoom.us and do a search for desktop and mobile. That'll bring up this article, Desktop Client and Mobile App Comparison. And here you'll find tables detailing the differences between the desktop and mobile apps. You can see that for the most part, you can do almost everything on both platforms, and that the limitations mostly appear here in the in-meeting controls for hosts. So you should try to connect to and host meetings through the desktop app whenever it's possible to do so, but the mobile apps are great when you need to jump into a meeting while you're away from your computer. So far, we've been focusing on Zoom meetings, and as we've seen, meetings are great when you need to have remote collaboration